Hey, you all. Welcome back to a little bit more about what one can do as a communicator. Particularly, this video is for diocesan map administrators. However, if you are not a diocesan map administrator, you can work with your diocesan map administrator to make some of these things happen. Or if you are not a network map administrator, if you are a network map administrator or a diocesan map administrator, please take heed to some of the possibilities that have happened in the life cycle of this thing that we're calling the Episcopal Asset Map. So I'm logged in and I get to my diocesan dashboard. You can change your email or password. You can edit your diocese. This is to edit the diocesan landing page. Review content changes that need approval or administer your diocese content. There you can see the listing of all the places. You can see who last updated. You can see has a draft that needs review. And then that shows you something that needs to be reviewed. You can look by content type. So custom maps, news article, place, or video. And then I'm going to just go back to the dashboard. You can add a new place. So if there's a place that is missing, you should be regularly reviewing what places are and are not on the map. And so if there are things that are missing, you can do that. You can import many places. So if you want to mass update some data information, let's work through it together. This is still a little glitchy, but it's kind of great if you want to mass add contacts or mass add some basic information about places to the map. And then, because some of you all have databases that are more accurate, perhaps, than where the map is at this time. You can share a news article or share a video. A couple of things I wanted to highlight here. Share a news article. This is a great way to share the story of a place when you don't have a blog post or a place to post information. You can see that I'll just do test article here. Let's say that I covered the church picnic of a place. You are gonna have to select a place in the diocese. We're gonna make up that it is All Saints Church. And then you can also add it to a network. Let's say All Saints was a part of Asian American Ministries. I'm pretty sure it's not, but let's say it is. And then this news article will not only show up on your diocesan stories feature, but it will also show up on the network's page of stories. You can add a link to an actual news article or blog post or website, or you don't have to, which is great. And then you can choose a photo. You have a gorgeous photo of kids having fun at their parish picnic, and then you can write up a short description of what that is. Fun thing that you can do as a back-end administrator. You can add tags. So let's say you wanted to create a map that shows all of the parish picnics that took place this summer. You could create the tag parish picnic. And then I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with that tag shortly. And we're going to just testing places. And for the image, I guess we're just going to pick, oops. Oh, it looks like, this is an image of me holding my new nephew. It's my best friend's child. And you'll type alternative text, Tamara holding a baby. And excuse my typing skills. And then you'll see that it automatically resized the image because it was too big. And then, don't worry, All Saints, I will delete this. I'm going to write Tamara saw a baby. That's the article that I'm writing. you of course are going to write something better. And then I'm going to hit save and publish. Now let's see the fun thing that I can do. Let's go to dashboard, and you'll see create a map. We're going to do testing babies. That sounds terrible. Baby stories. And we're going to pick my diocese that I'm in right now, which is West Virginia. I'm just going to type West Virginia and hope that it pops up easily. Yep, did. Select diocese. Now I only want to show places that have stories. And I'm only going to show places that have a specific tag. Remember, I didn't change it even though I changed the theme. And I picked Parish Picnic. Right, great. Now I'm going to hit save. And you're going to see an amazing thing happen. All Saints pops up. And you'll see that the story with the image pops up as well. And it's not the generic information about the place, but the particularity of the story that I wanted to highlight. So if you wanted to share stories of all the places that are doing beloved community work, you can add stories and put in those tags, do that footwork. You create a map where everybody can see the story of beloved community in your diocese. You can then embed that map in your diocesan website or in other websites that you might be running. And then that will share that on your social media, and then others can see what churches are doing that are particular to the theme that you wanted to highlight. And we're gonna just go to that story and delete it while I remember. Let's say that's no longer of relevance. You'll go ahead and delete that story, and it is gone. The last thing I want to show you all about custom maps that I think is great is that you can also go to view all custom maps. You'll see here, I'm going to just delete this baby stories map, but I'm also going to just use it to show you something that you can do. You'll see that I deleted that story, and then the custom map that I created no longer points to anything. So what's great about creating custom maps is as the information is updated on the asset map, it changes the custom map. So if you have an embedded map, for example, of all the places that have live streams, as someone updates or cancels a live stream service, then that automatically updates the map. No longer do you have to send out a survey to ask everyone who's live streaming services. You can just have them update their asset map and then create a live stream custom map for your diocese. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. The other thing you can do is that some of you have been long asking for convocation, ways to do convocations and show particular congregations together. So you can pick nothing, pick none, show places in no place, and then click also show specific places. So let's say you wanted to show the first A through C of your Episcopal churches in your diocese. Just going to click these. There's a lot of Christ Episcopal churches in the diocese of West Virginia. I'm just going to pick those. I'm going to click select places. I now can hit save. And you have created a convocation map, or a map of places A through C. And then this again is embeddable and exportable with the data. Yeah. Other things you can do is that you can add map overlays. This is very complicated, and so we can have a longer conversation about it. But if you want to test out some map overlay data that works on the asset map, you can see some options here, and then you can also see some documentation that shows you how to add layers to a custom map, and additionally it shows you some weather related data that you can overlay on the map. What does that mean for us as the Episcopal Church is that we can now see storms, We can see information about environmental justice. So you can see particulate data for your area, and you can just see all kinds of custom maps that other people have created by clicking custom maps, view all custom maps, and you'll see a variety of custom maps that other users have created and you'll see a bunch of ones that I've tested, and just take a browse and look at what's already out there. If you want a good user, I suggest using Delia Heck as your guides. D. Heck, she works on the Environmental Racism Justice Committee for the Episcopal Church's for General Convention, and has continued to be a champion. We had built out some COVID-19 maps, trying to make them tell the story of how the church was responding. There are maps of Episcopal cathedrals, or sea level rise, or diocesan offices, or the EPA region, the basin and watersheds. There's a number of custom maps that are available, and we've been building up to this time to talk about how we could kind of customize some of the data that's on the site and then share it with the world. But you don't always have to create a custom map. The other option is that if I go to my diocese, for example, I'll just go back to dashboard. I go to edit your diocese. I'll hit see the map. And then let's say I just wanted to, as I said earlier, embed all the places that have live stream right now. I don't know if anyone's updated that information, so I'll just pray. So no one in the Diocese of West Virginia has updated that information yet. But if I click that tag live stream and hit search, what I can do as an administrator is I can embed this map. As churches add their live stream information, this embed would automatically update on my map. So all of you who had these long PDFs of what church was live streaming and when, then you're having trouble keeping up, just have your folks add their live stream information and just click live stream, hit save, embed that map. If people think that data is missing or things have changed, they can then go in and change that information. You don't have to be the one to do it. If you want to know about any other features or cool things that have happened in our time of going from a dream in an office to reality of building this beautiful site that of course is not finished and always needs improvement, please do not hesitate to contact Tamara Plummer at Episcopal Relief. My email is tplummer@episcopalrelief.org, or Chris Sikkema, csikkema@episcopalchurch.org. It is a partnership of the Episcopal Church and Episcopal Relief and Development, and we are so grateful for all of you who have been champions and asking for and crying for and requesting and pushing and participating and sharing and making this their fun at church. So grateful for all our supporters, and for those who thought it would never happen. It is not without you all in your love and your frustration that we have been able to make this map a reality. If you have any questions, concerns, praises, or denials, please let me know. God bless and have a beautiful day.